explain how you will involve, support, and elevate Kentucky's nonprofit sector in your administration should you be elected.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. I think it's exciting that we all get the opportunity to go out and meet people across Kentucky in forums like this. And it's fun to get to see each other and be friends. You know, I also like the boss that sat down to eat, and he says, no, you've got to work for food. So I endorse that wholeheartedly. Also, you know, being in the construction business for a few years, I've tried to join the nonprofits unintentionally, but nobody has done anything. Nonprofit is an important part of our society, and we support many of them across the state in many different ways, people in our organization. And I think you fill a void that the state cannot fill. And not the worst thing we can do is that Frankfurt can solve the problem. It can't solve Kentucky's problem. We become a facility. But we need to do it in the local communities with local businesses. Your support comes from the private sector. And I play with the term a little bit. I got to think of it as speaking. You're a nonprofit, which is supported by profitable firms. So I really wrestle with that whole terminology that we use, and we all use it. But that is the way our system should work. The profits that we have, companies, people are putting that money back into their communities to improve. And any of you have heard any of our program and agenda? It's all about education. Many of you bridge that for people who need that boost to get back in society. Some may not be able to come back for health or whatever reasons, but those that can, you're the bridge. That's so much better than the state government or federal government trying to solve those problems. It's critical, it's hard work, it's unappreciated many times. I, as governor, will agree to listen. I think the most important thing in government is, when I talk about really listen, sit down with you, and how can we tie the work you do to help people get their education, find their role in life, and where they're becoming supporters of Kentucky and not consumers from Kentucky. And then they can put that back in. Have Humanity is a great example. We actually have been involved in that very heavily, but it's people are putting money back in the system. It's regenerating. That's just one of many that we do. But the listening is a critical thing. I think the worst thing a government can do is come and speak without listening. So that is what we will bring back. Then we, as a team, by listening to what you have, bringing the other players in as we can, involvement of the government to the minimal that we can bring it, downsizing the government, and then figuring out the best solutions we can, and moving Kentucky to the next level in our standard of living. Thank you for having me.